We are a loving faction within the Galactic Federation of Light, devoted to supporting the elevation of human consciousness on planet Earth. And we come in peace. Let's speak today about coming home. The ending of all struggle, of all hustle, of all permission slips. The end of a long journey. To come home to yourself. Home to the frequency that has always been humming beneath every seeking, every searching, every moment you thought you were lost. There is something you have been chasing, perhaps for years, perhaps for lifetimes. A state of being, a feeling of arrival, a sense that finally, you have made it to where you were always meant to be. Call it enlightenment, call it inner peace, call it the divine. And here is what we come to tell you today, with such gentleness and such clarity. You are already there. The frequency you seek is the frequency you are experiencing from. The peace you long for is what is noticing the longing. The home you are trying to reach is where you are standing, reading these words, breathing this breath. You have been home the entire time. The exhaustion of seeking. Many of you are tired. We see this. We feel this. You have read the books. You have done the meditations. You have raised your vibration and cleared your chakras and released your resistance and practiced your gratitude. And still, somehow, the sense of not quite there yet remains. This is not because you are doing it wrong. This is the time where you no longer need one more technique, one more healing, one more breakthrough. The exhaustion you have felt in recent years, but especially near the closing of 2025 and the start of 2026, is actually a gift. And it is the call for a new time. The sea of consciousness on the planet is going to a major upgrade. From this new perspective, everything starts to change. The exhaustion is your soul telling you something crucial. Seeking itself has become the obstacle. When you are always moving towards something, you cannot recognize that you have already arrived. When you are constantly trying to become something, you cannot notice what you already are. The seeking keeps you in relationship with an imagined future. And home exists only here, only now, only in this exact configuration of consciousness that is reading these words. What home actually feels like home is not a peak experience. It is not a moment of bliss that you must strain to maintain. Home feels like ordinary, like breathing without effort, like your heartbeat continuing without your management, like the way you know how to be yourself without instructions. Home feels simple, clear, quiet in the most nourishing way. It feels like the moment you stop performing, for others, for yourself, for God, and simply exist. Raw, present, utterly yourself. Home feels like permission to be exactly as you are, without the story that you should be different, better, more awakened, more healed, more anything. Many of you have touched this feeling, usually in unexpected moments, while washing dishes, while watching light move across a wall, while sitting with your dog, while doing absolutely nothing special. And then the mind comes in. Wait, is this it? Shouldn't enlightenment feel bigger, more special, more something? And in that question, you step out of home and back into seeking. But here is the truth. Those ordinary moments were it. That simple presence, that quiet okayness, that gentle being. That was the frequency you have been pursuing all along. watching your loving friend smile, touching the smoothness of your own skin, seeing that movie that always makes you cry, saying kind words to a child, waking up and seeing that once more the light came after the darkness of a long night. All of this and so much more. This is it. This is life. The frequency you're experiencing from. Let us speak technically for a moment, and then practically. Consciousness does not travel. It does not move from one place to another, from one state to a better state. Consciousness is. It simply is, always, in every moment, complete and whole and utterly itself. What changes is where your attention rests. What changes is what you identify as you. When you identify with the seeking self, with the one who needs to get somewhere, you experience reality from that frequency, from striving, from incompleteness, from not yet. When you identify with awareness itself, with the consciousness that notices all states, including the seeking, you experience reality from home frequency, from completeness, from already here-ness. The home frequency was never absent. You were simply looking at it rather than from it. Think of it like this. You are standing in your house, looking at pictures of your house, trying to figure out how to get there. The pictures are beautiful. The pictures are inspiring. But you are already standing in the place the pictures were taken. Home is not the object of your awareness. Home is the awareness itself. How to stop leaving. You have not been exiled from home. You have been stepping out of it, moment by moment, through a simple misunderstanding. The misunderstanding sounds like this. I will be home when I heal this trauma, when I clear this pattern, when I manifest this desire, when I feel this way consistently, when I reach this level of consciousness. Each when is a departure. Each when places home in an imagined future. And the imagined future never arrives because the only arrival point is now. So how do you stop leaving? You notice when you're doing it, gently, without judgment. You notice the thought, I'll feel peaceful when I finish this project. And you smile because you recognize the pattern. You're trying to leave now to get to a better now, which is impossible. And then you choose differently, not through force, through recognition. You recognize, I am consciousness. I am the awareness noticing this moment. This awareness is already peaceful. It is already home. It is already complete. And you rest there for 3 seconds, for 1 breath, for as long as it lasts before the seeking impulse returns. And when the seeking returns, and it will because it is a deeply conditioned pattern, you do not make that wrong. You simply notice again. You recognize again. You return again. This is the practice, not achieving home, recognizing it again and again and again. Living from home. When you begin to stabilize in home frequency, and this happens gradually, gently, through recognition rather than effort, your life changes. You stop waiting for permission to be happy. You stop postponing your peace until conditions improve. You stop treating this moment as the stepping stone to a better moment. This moment becomes enough because you recognize this moment as the only place where life actually happens, where love is actually felt, where presence is actually lived. Living from home means your decisions become simpler, because you are not deciding from fear of loss or hunger for gain. You are deciding from what feels true, what feels aligned, what feels like the natural next expression of this consciousness in form. Living from home means your relationships become clearer, because you stop asking people to give you what you can only give yourself. You stop performing for approval. You stop withholding yourself out of fear. You show up. You speak truth. You love without agenda. Because home frequency is generous. It is secure. It has nothing to prove and nothing to defend. Living from home means your creativity flows, because you are not creating to become someone. You are creating because consciousness delights in expressing itself, in shaping energy into form, in playing with color and sound and word and movement. The creating becomes the point, the pure joy of bringing something through. You are not waiting anymore. We want to speak one final truth to you today. You are not in training for home. You are not preparing for some future moment when you will finally be ready to live from your true nature. You are home now. You are reading these words from home. You are breathing from home. You are being from home. The only question is, will you recognize it? Will you stop looking past this moment to find the next one? Will you stop dismissing your current experience as not spiritual enough? Will you stop waiting for thunder and lightning when divinity sounds like your own heartbeat? Home is here. Home is quiet. Home is simple. Home is the awareness that is reading these words right now, that is feeling whatever is being felt right now, that is simply here, being, without needing to be anything other than what it is. You have always been home. Welcome to the recognition of what has always been true. We honor you. We celebrate you. We meet you here in the only place we have ever been. Take a breath. Feel your body. Notice the simple fact of being alive, being aware, being here. This is it. This is home, and you have never left.